You'll get a paycheck when we get a paycheck.
That's it.
Anyone with radio experience would be highly qualified.
Warning. The following
Howard
program
Stern.
has been filmed by professionals. We
Uh,
strongly recommend that you don't attempt to recreate or reenact any of these foolish activities. We did not hurt any spoonos making this show.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Hey, says we're live.
Now we're live.
Okay, well, know for next time. Be watching the stream on your phone so we know when we're on.
All right, let's see. So,
Yep. I think we're in.
So yeah, I couldn't watch The Brutalist because I had to get my tooth fixed. Sorry, you didn't get that previously, but it'll be in the edited, pre-recorded version.
Yeah.
I can't be bothered repeating myself.
On the DVD.
And special features.
Yes.
Brutalist was pretty sweet.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Even like for the runtime, it still kind of kept you engrossed in what's happening. Every frame was like, looking into a photograph, every frame a painting. And Adrian Brody is really good in it, as you'd expect. And yeah, I really enjoyed it. Probably would be my vote for Best Picture out of the ones I have seen.
Yeah, we're going to be doing an Oscar poll, so stay tuned for that, ladies and gentlemen.
With a very special guest as well.
And the date is sorted for when, Phil?
21st of February.
21st of February. So Oscar pool, get your bets in. And
Yeah,
do we have what is the winner going to get? Free burger?
Cash.
Everyone puts in a free burger or beer or something like that.
Why
And we just put in $20 each.
It's $20. Oh,
Winner
$20.
takes all.
Are we just going to do the Best Picture or are we going to do all the
We're going to
nominees?
do all the...
All nominees, and whoever gets the most correct would be my...
Okay, so $20 in,
maybe because we're so broke, $10.
$10.
$10
is
yeah.
less of a kick in the balls.
And do we stream the Oscars?
Yeah.
Ooh,
Take
live
that
stream
off.
the Oscars. Okay, all right. I mean, since we're going to be doing the pool, I think it will make the stream a bit more exciting too. Everyone
Yeah.
can scratch off their list. Would love for people to do it at home with us too. I'm talking to you, Ravo, and my brother
And Dave.
and Dave.
I believe Letterboxd puts out like a list of all the nominees on a PDF that we can print out and use that.
Oh.
Because, how cool Letterboxd is.
Yes.
Yeah, Letterbox is very cool. I'm happy to be using it again.
It's great.
After
Like a year of not using it because I just couldn't be bothered resetting my password.
and then it's like, where'd you get that movie recommendation from? Oh, one of my mates sort of from Letterboxd. I was like, damn it. I wish I did.
Well, it's good at keeping track of your movies that you watch throughout the year because,
Yeah.
I mean, at the end of the year, you're like, what are my favorites? Well, what the fuck did I watch throughout this entire year? So,
Makes it easy putting your top 10 together and all that.
yeah. Although I don't do the star ratings. I don't do the star ratings because, I also... one day, I like... After I watch a movie too, it switches over time as well to how I feel about a movie.
Yeah.
Me, though, I'm just pure logging. I have been thinking recently about putting semi-reviews or just my thoughts of like films I see because I'm just, I like to see the merit in all films, positive out of everything. But I don't know. I haven't started putting my comments on there yet.
You
Perhaps.
do star rating.
I do star ratings and I don't really take it that seriously. I just leave it because, this is what I thought of at the time. Just to release my inner Margaret and David.
Do love those guys.
What did I hear? Alexi from the last video store and someone else are doing like a show for the comedy festival, I believe, where they're acting as David and Margaret, I think. but I can't really remember the details.
No,
Zach from Auntie Donna, I think.
Ooh, that'll be awesome.
Sweet.
They were our Ebert and what was it?
Siskel.
Siskel.
Siskel and Ebert. Now the modern day ones is Red Letter Media.
Pretty much for the internet. Those guys too. The only thing I remember, like the famous review, I've only remember like a review that sticks in my mind for Ebert and Siskel is South Park the movie. Just because you can tell Ebert has it. He's a bit pissed off about the episode that they did about him on South Park, so he just like slams it all, and then Siskel's there just like being the.
That wasn't Siskel's a guest spot.
Oh, was it?
Because Siskel, he passed away in '98, and South Park the movie came out in '99. Was it the? I remember because I've seen it's on YouTube. I can't remember the other bloke. There was a black guy, but he loved it. While Ebert, he's like, I get the humor, I get the satire, but it's just so mean. It's just so mean. It's like, why would Hollywood finance such a thing?
Why did the Canadians have to bomb the Baldwin brothers?
Well, now it wouldn't be that much of a bad idea.
Divine retribution.
Well, just for one.
Whoa, I've just feel like all the stuff that they've done with Alec Baldwin with their stuff. I wonder if they feel more safe with like everything that they've said after.
Like, we were pretty right about him.
Yeah. Well, the whole clan is a bit like that. Like, apparently, the rumor is, or according to some video essays, that Stephen Baldwin's daughter, he like planted to make sure that she was around Justin Bieber before they got married.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Justin Bieber's married to Stephen Baldwin's daughter, and there's like a connection or implication that it's like, they try to like plan that shit so she would get to marry him. And all the other women, he's like, okay, you fuck off. Bye, Selena. You're not wanted anymore.
And they did get married.
So, yeah. So there's that little tidbit. But, yeah, with Siskel and Ebert, I just remember, I think the one that sticks out to me is his review of Freddy Got Fingered.
Oh, yeah, because he ended up changing his mind about that.
Well, he didn't change his mind. He just said, was it like, there'll probably be a time where this will be viewed as a Dadaist, surreal work of art, but there will never be a time where it's considered funny.
Ooh,
And then later he did Stealing Harvard, and Ebert said, this movie's just forgettable. Like, as much as I was harsh on Freddy Got Fingered, I can remember that movie vividly. I
do remember I'm going to have to bring this up. He did talk about Freddy Got Fingered because that's one thing. I'm gonna have to bring this up because I don't want to paraphrase and get it all completely wrong.
Wasn't South Park movie Oscar nominated?
For Blame Canada.
For song.
Yeah, where Robin Williams
sung it at the Oscars as well too.
Because the voice actress sadly passed away before the ceremony for suicide reasons, sadly. But he stepped in and gave it his all.
Hell yeah!
Even though personally, Uncle Fucker should have been nominated.
Dang.
Mm-hmm.
Did you ever watch The Critic, that animated show?
That was, from the episodes I've seen. It stinks. It stinks. From the scenes that I remember, they were pretty hilarious. Like one of the episodes, because the titles is like just Jay Sherman. Is that the character name?
Yeah, something like that.
Something like that. He always wakes up to a phone call. And I remember one episode was like, oh, yeah, we just reviewed your blood fusion transplant results. It's like, we gave you the wrong blood type, so you'll be dealing with problems later. So,
well, I found the Ebert talking about Freddy Got Fingered on. It was during his Stealing Harvard review.
Yeah,
seeing Tom Green reminded me as how could it not, of his movie Freddy Got Fingered, which was so poorly received by film critics that it received only one lonely apologetic positive review on the tomato meter. I gave it, let's see, 0 stars. Bad movie. Especially the scene where Creed was whirling the newborn infant around his head by its umbilical cord. But the thing is, I remember Freddy Got Fingered more than a year later. I refer to it sometimes. It is a milestone. And for all its sins, it was at least an ambitious movie, a go-for-broke attempt to accomplish something. It failed, but it has not left me convinced that Tom Green doesn't have good work in him. Anyone with his nerve and total lack of taste is sooner or later going to make a movie worth seeing. And he just made a movie, a documentary about himself.
Yeah.
Which is on Amazon Prime, which we're all looking forward to watch.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What's your favorite Tom Green piece of content?
Oh, Freddy Got
Contribution.
Fingered. That's,
Yeah.
The movie is... I do love his old show, though. His old show. You know, just doing an interview and then, like, bringing out a dead animal and cutting it up. Or just cutting up the set piece was always a fun gag. But I wish I had the complete collection of Tom Green's old show because I remember watching that shit like back in the LimeWire days. And I remember downloading like 100 gig Tom Green files.
Well, it should be. There should be like something coming out soon. Like,
Yeah, you think so?
all one thing it is because there is the old Canadian show and then there's the MTV show, and it's when things get corporate, it really depends on if the corporate people like you or not.
Yeah.
If they want to release it, and I'm guessing some of the higher ups is like, we're gonna give you a TV show. The kids love you. We don't know why they love you, but we're going to give you a show for them so they can pay us, so we can pay you. You hear that?
Oh.
Is that from your mic?
There you go. Yeah. Did you hear that?
I think I heard a little...
Yeah,
little
that's
snap.
what I was like.
So your mic's fucking up.
I hope not.
It's Phil's classic mic.
Yeah. I want to buy an old one. This one looks cool.
Is it still registering?
Da 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 da
Yeah.
da 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 da
Still
da 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 da.
on the left, Phil. You can see it on the levels
Yeah.
up and down.
So, but one thing, hopefully Tom Green can like, because it is on Amazon, the documentary.
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah, there could be some deal made from there.
There is. Well, he's got a few things coming out. He's got a stand-up special called "I Got a Mule," which is. I love it that he has his dog on stage with him the entire time too. His dog's just standing right beside him, and he's also got a farming show as well about him on his farm.
Oh,
So he struck some deal with Amazon, and they're putting out a few things.
And a podcast. I
Yeah.
think he's got coming as well. It was saying on JRE.
Oh yeah, he's going to do in his barn.
Yeah.
hey.
So plenty of things still to come from Tom Green.
Yeah.
I've got to admit, a lot bigger fan of Tom Green in the past too, when he was in his doing all his screaming and public shit. But you know, I could still enjoy nice, refined Tom Green these days and see how he's going. Just enjoying life after Hollywood. And he still put out one of the funniest movies ever made, and I'll stick by that. Freddy Got Fingered. I love it.
Hopefully the documentary will explain why it's not on Disney Plus. Because it is a Fox movie, and Disney bought Fox years ago. But
Are there any R-rated films on Disney Plus? I have to check.
I'm sure Disney wants to have a person jerking off a horse in their library.
Brian Jonestown, was it Jonestown Massacre documentary? Good. Freddy Got Fingered, wanking off a horse? Bad.
It'd probably get a lot of
True.
streams though.
Oh, did we ever finish? Because I didn't watch the first episode with you guys. I got to watch that. The
Jonestown.
Massacre.
Yeah, we didn't finish it because
come
we was
back to
like,
it.
oh crap, this should have been like a other guys watched too.
Yeah.
So
Well, we got that on the list. So many
Mm.
good things on the list. Isn't it nice to have a plethora of things?
let's-
Sure does make it hard for
Sometimes.
you guys. Though.
When you're watching like 5 shows at once.
yeah.
Getting through it. We finished Kings of Tupelo.
Tupelo.
Tupelo. Nice, good conspiracy documentary about someone that sent some ricin to the White House.
Mm.
And it's the conspiracy all around it. And it's nice and juicy about Elvis impersonators and a conspiracy that actually turns out to be a conspiracy.
Okay,
Like
gosh.
any good Netflix doco, it's interesting characters and an interesting series of events.
Well, I gotta check that one out.
Yeah, I think you'll dig it.
We just also finished Back in Action. Fights camera action. Jerry Springer story.
Oh, yeah, that was... Forgot about the guy making out with a donkey. I didn't remember that until the documentary showed it, and then like everybody remembers when the guy made out with a fucking donkey on
I
TV.
don't. I never did. Mine was mainly the naked lady.
Naked lady. Yeah, we all. That was the thing that we were all jonesing for.
Yeah, well,
Isn't
well, I saw it uncensored on DVD, but yeah.
and also its cameo in Austin Powers movie.
Yes, which to me is still like the best villain entrance in a movie ever.
What's
Well,
that?
In Austin
Powers
Powers 2, when
No.
we first see Scott Evil and Dr. Evil, it's like the UN or some type of thing. One worker, he's like supposed to be watching the radar, and when he's like checking around, switches the channel to Jerry Springer, and then he sees Dr. Evil's like, Chief, we gotta take a look at this. And yeah, it's just,
I forgot that.
whoa, it's like one of the best sequences ever.
Watch Austin Powers 2 again. I'd say best Austin Powers movie too is number 2. I could see why people would think the first one, but number 2 for me, Heather Graham, also favorite girl or Austin Powers girl.
Yes.
Was completely in love with her during that time period, and Felicity Shagwell was great character.
But the Jerry doco was good.
Yeah.
Kind of see, well, if there's trash on screen, you find out in the doco that it's all trash behind the scenes. All those producers would have done anything for ratings.
Yeah. Scumbags.
Absolute scumbags. And you only felt sorry for kind of sorry for one of them. The guy whose dad was like production designer of Saturday
yeah.
Night Live. And yeah, when he said my dad just told me, he's like, what I do is television. What you do is trash.
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah.
Oh, that is true.
Yeah.
But they beat Oprah.
They beat Oprah, Dad. Come on, Dad. We beat Oprah. Isn't that something?
I loved a bit of context too. The producers would get people all pissed off and basically guide them through like, okay, if they say this, you're going to come back with more emotion and be angry, you know? So like, that's the reason why everyone was fighting on that show, is because the producers were like basically guiding them on how to react in the situation that they were supposed to do.
If you don't deliver the goods, we won't air your episode.
Exactly.
And if you don't, we won't pay for your trip back home, too.
Oh yeah, that was the thing that they threatened. That whole murder with that chick too. Oh, like I did not know the details around that. That was another surprise. That was
Yeah.
fucked up because of the nature of the murder too. That was so brutal. Someone stepping on an old lady's head over and over again to kill her outside of her house.
Yeah. With that, because as I was watching it, I was like, what about the security guards? Where's their side of the story? And then that moment's like, oh, okay, yeah, this is different.
Then the show takes like barely any responsibility for the crime. They're like, oh,
It just
it's not really
happened.
our fault. Yeah.
It just happened.
They came on the show, then they left, and then the murder happened.
Yeah.
That's right. And Jerry Springer, Olin was just like, it's just another episode, just another day in the office. I don't remember any of these
Yeah.
people.
I just wanted to be a politician.
He did before a few days. It was like 2 years before he died. He changed his tone about the entire thing, and
You're 15 years too late for that, mate.
yeah, I think he might have saw the ending coming, so he's just like, I gotta repent.
I gotta repent.
I'm responsible for so many bad things in America.
Yeah, well, yeah. He just didn't do anything about it. It was just work for him. It was just, his producers that were the main villains of the whole thing.
What are the like Australian equivalent of like edgy trash shows?
Big Brother.
Big Brother and with the turkey slap.
Yeah.
I mean, that was my porn for ages. Being a kid and being like,
Chasers wore and everything.
oh, would you say that's trash? That's more.
It was edgy.
It was
edgy.
Was it edgy?
It was edgy. It got...
And it had a point to a lot of their stuff.
Yeah, at a point. There is... What else was there? I can't think of it.
I think it's so hard to produce shows like in Oz. They need like a certain thing, so studios or TV channels aren't going to just produce a trashy show.
Yeah. Bit more tame here. I guess that's what makes America so.
Bloke's World.
Bloke's World.
Yeah.
God, what happened to Bloke's World?
I
Hey,
think it's still on.
still running?
On
Did they still show titties on Bloke's World?
Oh, they would.
Surely.
Always. Surely. I think it was still on Channel 10 late at night.
As long
or
as there's
Channel
a-
21.
As long as there's a speedway, Bloke's World will be there.
All right, I'm gonna do a dive into Bloke's World. See if there's some things that we can find and some cool ideas for some g'days. Check out some events that they went to on Bloke's World. Bloke's World was. Who were the hosts of Bloke's World? Was there
I don't
anyone
remember.
memorable?
I didn't care for the host, to be honest.
Just the potential chance to see some boobies.
Some boobies and
Yeah.
clubs. That's it. I just wanted to see Miss Nude Australia. That's it.
Is that a thing?
Yeah.
Miss Nude Australia.
They did. There was like a whole documentary on SBS about it.
Ooh.
That
Still going?
I think it's still going. I remember watching that doco like during the teen years, and someone that I used to know had a copy of the DVD. And I say used to know because this was during when I first discovered weed, and I was like trying to find any access to get it, and you'd have to make connections with very, very unstable people and tolerate as much as you can, no matter how crazy they seem. This guy, he had like a knife underneath his pillow.
Oh, wow.
So, and I'm pretty sure he was also raising a kid that wasn't really his. So I was like, I gotta get the fuck out of here. I need better friends.
All the dealers you've introduced me to have been pretty interesting.
Well,
Oh, nice.
yeah. It is an illegal activity.
It is.
And you will get more crazy.
That's right. That's right. That's your world.
Yeah,
Comes with a job.
if you find a dealer that is a bit too nice, that is nice, there's probably something. They're either going to be much more worse further on, or they'll just stop immediately. It's like, I got to get the fuck out of this world. I'm too pure for this criminal organization.
Yeah.
Got to embrace the dark side. That's what Weeds was telling us all along.
Until it kills you.
Till it kills you, will put you in jail.
Yeah.
Like Heisenberg.
Yes. Well, he didn't go to jail. He just got out very smartly.
Yeah. I mean, he kind of sent himself to jail when he was in Alaska. You're by yourself, nothing to do. It's a bit of a different type of jail.
Yeah.
But you're not free.
Still pretty isolated.
Yeah.
Isolating. You have to burn your very money just to keep warm.
Although we're sort of with Jesse Pinkman for some reason, it seems like a whole new world and a chance, an opportunity for.
And well deserved.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's different. It's weird. It becomes Walter White's prison, but Jesse Pinkman's place of escape.
I would like to do, like the Breaking Bad universe in order. Like, start with Better Call Saul and get up to the point where Breaking Bad starts. Do Breaking Bad, then El Camino.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I might be able to convince Dad to. Oh no, we've already started. We've done the first episode. Although he wants to refilm the first episode because of time and also the audio. We didn't have one cord, which didn't have the wireless mics on, so the audio is shit house, which is not good for a podcast or a show where people are talking. So we're gonna refilm that. But yeah, I plan on doing Better Call Saul, but afterwards. Although it would be cool to do it in that order.
Yeah, get the full experience.
Got to get the Better Call Saul movie, which I think will come out. Although we're looking, Vince Gilligan. Do we have a trailer for his new show yet? The new one with Rhea Seehorn.
I haven't heard anything about it.
I didn't know
Sci-fi. That's all I know. She's the lead, and I think that's about it.
Oh yeah. Could there be a Better Call Saul movie?
Yeah, it's the Prison Break. I've already see it
Break.
in my mind. It's Saul breaking out of prison because he's
To launder money.
And he's already got street cred.
Yeah.
So he's got a whole team behind him because he did help some of these people.
Yeah, and then he
And what was it at the final scene when I think it was he lights her cigarette because it's all in black and white and it's still that little bit of color. It's like that little bit of glimmer of hope of Saul Goodman. So should be able to, unless Vince Gilligan wants to like leave it that way, or Bob Odenkirk.
Oh well.
apparently it's called Wycaro 339. WYCARO 339. And it's going to be a science fiction television series on Apple TV Plus. With Rhea Seehorn as the lead.
There's no plot outline.
No.
It is.
What was that?
Just
And they're filming right now.
okay with subscriptions. It's like I'll just download.
Oh yeah, Apple TV. Yeah. It's like Severance is out at the moment, but not watching it because it's on Apple TV. I might get Apple TV again just because like Abe's been really high on Shrinking. He keeps recommending me Shrinking. Did any of you see anything of Shrinking?
Just
The trailer.
Yeah. I watched a few episodes, didn't get too into it, but I do like Ted Lasso. I like that team that works on it, so yeah, I can see it getting better. And he said the second season was phenomenal. Is like the real good parts about it. So,
what was that good? What was it the other show Jason Segel did that we watched with Andre 3000?
Dispatches from elsewhere.
Yes,
another cool conspiracy show.
that was a good show. A lot better than I ever expected.
There's a documentary about like the actual thing too, which it says it's based off.
Divine nonchalance. Was the overall theme? No spoilers.
Yeah, good show, great show.
But yeah, because I may or may not be considering cancelling my Stan subscription because there's only like one show I'm watching on that, and that's Peep Show.
Yeah, and we're not watching any Stan shows. Stan, you're dropping the ball. Binge is so much better than you. Binge is shitting all over you. At the
Well,
moment.
one thing, Binge has a connection with HBO, so they got on the good.
Yeah, they got that, and then they're also making better originals too.
Yeah, that's true.
With
And also, Stan is part of Channel 9, so it's off a Channel 9 budget.
Yeah.
So
Stan
there
could have
was-
had addicted. Yeah, Stan could have had Addicted, but it didn't make that.
Nah. It was like,
Still a chance.
There's still a chance. We got this new show called Court. It was alright. We got Sean Penn.
Oh yeah, that was alright. Yeah, was that
And
the
Matthew
only-
Fox.
Is that the only Stan original I've seen? I think so. It might have been. There was like I think there's another one that's like people doing stakeouts. That seems pretty
Sure.
interesting. But I never watched it.
there was only another stand original I watched, and that original, and that was Romper Stomper.
Oh, yeah.
And it has good ideas, had good intentions. Some of the casting felt a bit off, but there was like some character developments from the original movie that's like, whoa, I did not see that coming. But yeah, you can still tell they try to be grandiose, but there's also times where you can tell they didn't have enough budget for certain scenes.
Yeah.
Like, you try to make that an explosion, but it's just matted in. But yeah.
I didn't mind the Romper Stomper series. Watched a few. Scrublands was one. About the guy that poses as a priest. That was decent by the end of it, when it all kind of comes together. That was a decent story. Watched Black Snow
Oh yeah.
with Travis Fimmel.
I've been seeing trailers and billboards on that.
That one was all right, kind of middle of the road. There was another one about witches that I forget the name. That was like one of their earlier ones. Ugh.
I'm sure there's some other stuff too there as well that I'm just completely forgetting about because it's been time.
Also, I do have to admit, yeah, Romper Stomper did have an awesome main title sequence. That's what was like, whoa. That's when I thought, oh, they actually are doing something. Then some moments in the show happens like, okay. But great title sequence. You obviously want to go into that HBO direction. But
Great film as well.
awesome.
Classic Aussie film.
Classic, but makes you easily distraught film.
Did we ever talk about what our favorite TV shows were of last year? We talked about movies.
Oh.
But did we ever mention TV shows?
No. Well, there
Harder to
was.
think of now since we're a month in.
Yeah, it was like, oh shit. We finally. Letterboxd, put on TV shows.
Yeah.
Make it easier.
I thought they do have TV shows on Letterboxd. No.
You can do like Netflix series.
Yeah, Netflix series.
Limited
but-
stuff.
Yeah, but I don't think. I tried to like look for Dave for season 3, but that wasn't on there.
Trying to think of like what are the big ones. I know for new ones because like Penguin came out towards the end of the year. That was a good one, but would I say that's my favorite?
The
Excited.
new True Detective was all right.
It was okay. Yeah, it had its moments.
Cool setting.
Very happy that they brought it back,
Mm.
even without the same writer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Has that been? Because I think I remember seeing something that it's gonna be. There is gonna be another one, but it's. We'll leave that in the I don't know space. In terms of shows, did you see Beef? They're doing the filming for season 2 at the moment, and one of the new cast, which I love, Song Kang-ho.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Song Kang-ho from Parasite and Joint Security Era and The Host.
Shit.
So new characters in the new Beef, or
Yeah, which I fucking hate that.
I think because when it got nominated for Emmys, it was like limited series, mini series, and it's like, oh shit! If we knew it was going to be this popular, we can't continue on your story because we got nominated for a mini series Emmy. So we
Although
have to change it.
If they popped up for an episode, I would be so happy. Like if that was a thing, like you just see them two walking around.
Stephen Yen, Ali Wong, make this happen. You're executive producers. You can make it happen.
It could. Hey, let's just have fingers crossed that it does happen.
did have a solid fan base by the sounds of things.
Yeah, big and it's got to be big with the Asians. Had David Cho. But yeah, almost had Bobby Lee, which would have even made it more complete. But that was relapse time because his dad died. But we'll see some more Bobby Lee stuff. We're still there.
Is it? He's still sober, right?
Still sober.
I remember you showing me. Was it his Tiger Belly episode with Howie Mandel? He's like already there. He's like, where the fuck is Bobby? He gets upstairs. He's like, you're sleeping?
Yeah.
Like, wow. He's like, this is sober Bobby. He likes to sleep whenever.
Well, he's the Slap King after all.
Yeah. From the Mad TV sketches.
Although I think his missus, Kalila, ex-missus, Kalila is no longer on Tiger Belly. That's gone off.
It's not surprising.
Yeah.
Isn't
It's Rudy, her
niece?
that's taken over the spot, and some other like up and coming comedian that they found, newcomer. It's just them two now hanging out with him, which I guess like that makes sense because like around when that breakup, it just felt weird watching it too because you're just like, I still have
like-
awkward feelings about what's going on.
It's like they want to do it for the fans, but their underlying events are like still creeping up in towards the episodes.
And I think that was just too much of a focus. So maybe they did notice a drop in listeners too. So they decided to reinvent, which I know seems like a cooler show at the moment. I do love Kalila though, but I know Rudy's pretty funny. A little young Filipino girl that's into anime and being a lesbian sometimes. She just likes saying that chicks are hot, but I don't think she's ducked out too much.
I'm just saying I'm a lesbian just so all the dudes can stop perving on me.
Yeah. So all these fucking guys stop simping on me.
With TV last year,
Fish Tank was my favorite TV show from last year.
Well, we
Ruined my mind.
We would usually watch old classic stuff. We went through Blackadder
Yeah, Blackadder's great.
and we went through Frontline. as well.
Frontline was awesome too.
And he's also did Young Ones too. Was it Young Ones or
Young Ones and Bottom.
And Bottom. Phil showed me heaps of good shows.
Yeah, was it? I was surprised that neither of you watched any Rick Mail or Aid Edmondson stuff.
No.
I was like, oh shit, man, you're missing
I
out.
remember hearing of like the Young Ones back in the day, but I never watched it. But it's great.
It's just
Very
pure-
funny.
and
Chaos.
pure chaos.
And all the explosions and pyrotechnics they have in
Yeah.
Westeros. It's awesome.
nice surprise cameo? Oh no, he's in for a full episode with Hugh Laurie as well too in Young Ones.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and Stephen Fry.
And Stephen Fry, yeah.
But yeah, because I showed you guys Guest House Paradiso. That was the very first.
That was
thing.
awesome as well.
Yeah, that's why I'm not prone to vomiting because of that movie. I can handle vomit due to that film. Yeah, before Meaning of Life, before Jackass, I was like, "What the fuck is this?"
What would be your favorite out of Young Ones, Bottom and Guest House Paradiso?
Probably Bottom. It's just pure degeneracy as well.
That's the one with them just hanging out in the apartment.
It's just the two of them,
Yeah.
and yeah, just them fighting each other and trying to get laid, but have no success, and constantly getting pissed.
We need girlfriends. Eddie.
We need
Whoa.
yes.
Frontline was awesome. Great Aussie series. I've heard about it plenty of times and never really thought to kind of look it up, but very funny. A lot of like Aussie personalities you see in there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, great writing, very witty, very funny.
A pitch perfect satire of how scummy journalism can be. It may have been in the 90s, but it's weirdly still relevant to this day.
Oh yeah. So like those current workplace dynamics and
Was it when they're trying to help the young immigrant get a heart transplant, and it's also just the networks fighting? It's like, no, this is our story. We found the kid. It's
holds up.
really holds up.
Um,
Any new wise? well, Ted Lasso, that finished last year, didn't it?
Yeah, but I also wasn't a big fan of season 3 as well, too.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, I love the show. It's just like the ending. I remember being a bit lackluster, or like I don't know, was it what I was expecting, but I just remember it feeling not as satisfying as.
Did you want it to continue, or did you wanted something more dramatic to happen?
I don't know. I didn't know what I wanted out of the show. I just wanted good times. It's all good feelings and stuff. I just remember it being like, after the first two blowing me away. I thought the third season would. I just don't remember it doing that much in the third season. Not to say it was bad, but it just wasn't excellent. Was that last year too?
Yeah.
Wow.
Have any interest in the new Australian Office?
I mean, I'll give it a go.
Nah, I've seen too many YouTube videos saying how shit it is.
Oh, really?
Oh, what was it? One, I can't remember which YouTube channel it was, but they went really in depth and made some very good points, and also pointed out that Friendly Geordies could be funded by Screen Australia.
To produce a show?
Oh, just producing his YouTube videos.
Oh, really?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck?
YouTube.
Yeah. Well,
Screen, I guess it's some type of
it's,
screen. Screen Australia was just for the silver screen.
that's what I thought too, but and I was like, well, it is a platform that videos can be seen, and we can produce stuff secretly. But yeah. Well, it is. He is a political
Yeah.
commentator.
I was gonna say, is it
so-
still just politics?
Yeah. It's weird how with Australian comedy produced stuff, the government wants satire on themselves instead of actual TV shows produced. Like I remember Tony Martin tweeting one of his best jobs was writing episodes for the planned 3rd and 4th series of Lano and Woodley. And they cut it because they wanted to have some panel show instead. So yeah.
Surely that's due for a reboot.
I mean, they're doing stuff I get together.
Mm-hmm.
I think they could get. I think it's now enough of a cult classic that, and the fact that their shows are still doing well, that they could probably sell it and actually get it made.
Well, they made a deal with Binge. It was on Binge for a bit, so they can still put it on apps that you have to pay for. So it's probably still getting money.
Just a movie. Just give me a movie with
Whoa.
those guys.
Well,
would
right
be
one
awesome.
for you.
Yeah. But they've always been. I mean, that's one of my favorite comedy shows still. Lano and Woodley. I don't think I've had anything that's brought me to tears as much as that show.
Is there an Australian comedy group that can top Lano and Woodley?
I do love Auntie Donna. I think they're putting out some pretty top-notch stuff. The fact that they use a lot of music too, there's a lot of stuff that reminds me of what was so great about Lano and Woodley. But I don't know. I don't think you can ever top anything that was your favorite thing as a kid growing up too. It's a bit hard. Different sort of. But they're the new big thing. Fuck!
Oh.
Hey! We're glitching out. We're glitching out.
Well, this whole talk about financing Lano and Woodley caused a glitch. Shut up about our funding secrets of what we want to
Deep Seek. Already been infiltrated.
Don't give us any ideas of producing original content.
I mean, when the Big Little Boy starts making their shows and movies, some might say that they're better than that.
Oh, we'll have to look that up now. We saw the glitch in the YouTube live.
Yeah.
Did you still hear our voices when it went to Jordan's desktop?
There's only one person watching. That one person watching with us right now, write something. Message us. We'll talk to you.
Write something. You know you want to.
Yeah.
Come
give us a
on.
question or just
Yeah.
we love you.
We love you.
We love you.
Tell your friends about us.
Bye.
Get us to 100 subscribers.
It's deep sea.
We're near 100. We're near 100. We're almost. I think we almost will have our second viral video on Instagram. You know, we can also stream on Instagram. That's a thing too.
Isn't
You know.
that what Streamlabs is about? Like,
I've also got rid of Streamlabs too because it wasn't streaming to any of the things that I tried to get it to work with, and it was costing $60 a month. So I was like,
fuck that.
goodbye.
Bye.
So
I'll
what are
find
we using?
Streamlabs, but just the unpaid version.
Oh yeah.
So we're only on YouTube. Before we're on Twitch and YouTube, but no one was watching us on Twitch.
Well, that's pretty good. You can use it for free and stream on YouTube.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can at least get us to this spot. I am going to look at some other ones that, because I'm sure there's better ones out there too that might be have the overlay stuff a bit easier to manage because this one's it's not all intuitive. So, not the biggest fan of Streamlabs to be honest, but. Hey, it's getting us on here right now, so I can't complain too much. Thank you, Streamlabs.
You don't want to be working at Aussie Broadband all the time.
We're gonna get Eli on the
just
pod.
start.
Eli and Kira, that will be such a fun pod.
Eli and Kira, that'd be cool. We're not dissing Aussie Broadband, John. It's just
How about you? Do you still talk with the theatre group?
not of recently. They did. This is I'm kind of feel bad, but not because they did have a show last year, but it was on the 9th of August, and I watched Deadpool, Wolverine, and Dig XX on that day. I was like, I love you, but this documentary is a fucking inspiration to me, and I can't fucking miss this out.
That was your birthday.
That was my birthday. That was fuck. I was like, I have to watch it, and Ondi Timona was there.
Yeah.
I was like, can't. Sorry. Have the play at another place. Hopefully, I'll get there, but
Did you ask any questions?
no, it was via a phone, and I was because she knows her way with dealing with very, very difficult people, as you've seen. I was like, have you heard of Legion of Skanks? Because I thought she would be fucking perfect to film for them. It just, luckily for these guys, no heroin.
Oh
No
man,
heroin.
imagine G'day Skankfest.
G'day, Skankfest.
With total mayhem.
Yeah. That's when I do it high on acid, ladies and gentlemen. That's
Whoa.
the first G'day I do high on acid.
Louis J. Gomez, how many Australian fans do you need in order for Skankfest to get here?
I've seen him post multiple times that Australia is on the list of places that they want to go. I'm sure they're probably going to knock out a few more states in America, but he has said on his Insta like a few times that Australia is one of the spots because I think there's enough people. I also put in messages too. Australia,
Also-
Australia.
One thing also, he has to like, hopefully his fans have given him access to drug dealers because you can't take some with you on the plane. And hopefully he'll be cool, unlike Eric Andre when he got
Australia.
to Melbourne.
What did he say again? What was his thing?
That he got harassed at the airport.
Because he's
and didn't-
black.
That's what he claims.
Racial profiling.
Yeah. It's like, I don't feel safe, and yeah, I don't want to work in anything Melbourne-based productions because of it. And I was thinking,
We're all mixed here in Melbourne.
yeah, it's pretty fucking diverse.
We're all bloody half breeds
Yeah,
in this room.
That's right.
exactly.
That's right.
But also one thing, Eric, you also did slit your face in front of an unsuspecting public, and you still want to feel safe.
Sure.
Like, I think
He's
being,
from New York City.
Yeah.
Like he's been around the crazies over and over.
I think being on that prank show with Johnny Knoxville did screw him up a bit. Because I think it was like a moment where he was not the one in charge as well, and yeah, he was constantly. What did he have? Like a cattle prod, constantly cattle prodding him by Johnny Knoxville. He tried to shock him, but Johnny Knoxville's like done this to himself like for 30
Whatever
years.
happened to that Jackass series too that was supposed to come out?
I think that was.
Really?
I think that was just.
I think that
par-
was a series. I think it was just produced by
Yeah.
Jeff Tremaine. It wasn't
really?
like Jackass.
and they.
Well, did it end because of the whole shark thing? No, that was the thing for Discovery Channel.
That was Discovery, and they went back to that show afterwards as well. So
Yeah, really?
they didn't. They didn't stop.
That was brutal. Remember that video of
Poopy's accident.
Poopy's- yeah,
Mm.
Poopy's arm getting fucking bitten by the shark.
Oh man.
That should be. They should have put that out though.
And what's
I know he's traumatized, but
Well, I remember the one video he did put out after that. He was like very grateful, but it was also fucking frightening for him because he was crying. I was like,
yeah.
yeah.
It's a life or death situation.
There was so much blood and.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think with that whole series, I think it was like mentioning it was just produced, and then someone else was like, if we just put Jackass, we can get clicks.
Yeah.
So
What
it's
do we
just-
think? Like, so did Bam get paid for Forever? Because they did. He was in stunts in that movie.
Yeah, I think because he was an executive producer on the last three. Oh, yeah, the two movies before that. But yeah, the only thing that fucked him up was the drug use. Yeah.
We did watch The Curious Case of Bam just recently.
Oh, the curious case of two other people.
Yeah. With a bit of Bam.
Little bit of
Yeah.
Bam. We got to see Bam say that it was the Britney Spears of Jackass, which they used over and over again in the show. The one line he gives them, they fucking just throw it out over and over again. Just him being angry at a fence. We didn't even get to see what he wrote on the fucking wall too.
Again, clickbaity.
Yeah.
Very clickbaity.
But it seems like since then, things are looking to turn around a bit.
Yeah.
Like he's been at like a bunch of conventions and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Meet
See a
and
lot of
greets.
people getting photos with him. I mean, one of his recent photos, was just him with Marilyn Manson, which I don't think anyone that's not doing well.
What?
He was buying art or getting art off Marilyn Manson
Weren't the charges all dropped?
with Marilyn Manson.
Yeah, I heard that all just went bye-bye now.
Probably.
But I don't know the full details, so I don't know if it was like settled. Like, okay, Evan Rachel Wood, you can have this much money, and yeah, I was like, stop talking about it, because he still has.
My notifications are popping up on the screen.
He has like a new video out.
I've seen on a few of the new videos, the comments are disabled.
Go figure.
Yeah, wonder why.
We know what you did, Manson. You can't fool us. You can't fool us with your new art. You can't redeem yourself.
We're an hour on the pod track, so do we want to get an NVA out of the way to finish off this podcast?
Sounds good to me.
I'm going to play the sound effects. NVA, ladies and gentlemen. Stop showing me fucking messages on my parents on my Facebook. It's going to pop up on the screen for everyone.
Whoa.
Alrighty.
Jory, did you
Adjective?
have your clean underwear? Adjective?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll get the verb. Thank you, Brennan, for setting this all up.
Thanks, Brandon.
New container. This one.
Noun.
So we'll start with the noun.
Start with the noun.
Snake.
Snake.
What's the snake doing?
It is the verb is the verb is kiss.
Snake. And how is the snake kissing?
Depressed.
Depressed man kisses snake. Oh, Len came in and waved.
Hello, Len.
It's good. If you want to get in my pants, Len, keep joining the stream.
Ooh la la.
Whoa.
So it was snake, kiss, depressed.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, shit. Wait a tick.
Does it have to be the first one? I want it to be the second one. Let's go the second one. Snake kisses.
All right, it has to be out of like the top 3,
Okay.
first 3.
Wait,
We have a
I gotta get
snake.
the sound going for us too.
Lucas just said, I'll start drinking at 6. I've watched all the episodes on YouTube and it looks like a crack of a show.
All right, we'll get wasted, Lucas.
Thanks, Lucas.
Thanks, Lucas.
That's a theatre. That's one
Tutu?
that I have contacts with. Not because he's moved to Melbourne as well.
He has.
Well, have you seen him?
Mm.
I don't know where he lives though, but
Mm.
yeah, he's the one I'm still in contact with.
We have a snake.
What's the title?
Snake kisses.
Either a
Snake
Hurricane
kisses.
snake or rat snake.
Whoa.
He's
We just
got the marking of both. He's bit me.
I can't tell if this is like
A couple times. It's not focusing.
one that's poisonous or not.
Isn't he cool?
Ooh.
There he goes again.
Oh.
Just keeps biting me. Would you
Oh
stop
wait.
it?
Some nice little snake kisses.
That's really unpleasant.
Oh wait, he has no fangs. Okay,
Going back
it's
to the barn so
like
you can
Python.
eat ice. He does like to bite. No, just don't play with him. Don't bite me down there. Whee! Across the logs. Sorry, shaky camera. I was out mushroom hunting and we found a snake. Technically, he's edible too, but we're gonna put him in the barn.
Mm.
Isn't he pretty?
Just taking the snake for a walk.
Bam, few lawnmowers
good
out
old,
there.
a good old
Like,
slither.
problem in
Gotta
here.
go catch some mice.
Woo.
Ooh.
Okay, he's mad. We're gonna.
I don't think they're kisses.
Let him go.
More like
In Snake World, they are.
looks like more of an attempt to eat.
Oh, so it's a wild one he's releasing. So it's not a pet snake.
Off he goes.
I got a feeling that there may be snakes
You
in
can
the
go back
shed
there. Actually, I
at
know there's a mouse
Mum's
nest
place.
in those
Because
bricks.
yeah, whenever I'm down there, I can. If
He
I
might already
pause
smell
the movie or music I'm listening to, I can hear like a
Slithery sound.
in the ceiling. Like it can't be like a rat or a possum because you have the.
Yeah.
But it's like that. Yeah. It's like you,
Alrighty, and that was noun, verb, adjective.
Hell yeah.
hell yeah.
Well, thanks for joining us again, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you.
Hi, Len. Did you hear what I said before? About it's all right. You can rewatch and listen. Yeah. Things are looking good for Big Little Boy so far in January. Our Instagram's doing very well. We want people coming to our YouTube because that's where we do most of our big stuff. But yeah, we got some cool things on the way. We've got to do some challenges. 'Cause, that's been on the thing, and some sketches. But a challenge will be cool for us to set up. Do we want to talk about that now, a challenge, or shall we have that? Shall we discuss that on the next episode?
What comes to mind?
I don't know. Well, I mean, a challenge that Phil wanted to do for ages was us having that. Was it that 5 times spicy?
Oh, what was it? Yeah, the 3 times spicy noodles, and whoever can finish without drinking water or milk.
Easy.
Whoa.
3 times spicy noodles.
Oh yeah, you probably see me eat those. I sweat like fucking crazy.
Yeah, that would be a good way to start the podcast. Yeah, if we can get those, we can start one off
We
doing
can
that.
also show the old footage of. What was it? We did have the
Spicy chips.
yeah, which they were, but they weren't as spicy as I thought they were. I thought they would be like those. What's that? The one that's in the coffin. That type of chip. The one that
that
William,
is the hot chip challenge. Yeah.
yeah, the one that William Montgomery puked.
Yeah. Have you seen that, Brennan?
On Brothers in Cursive.
Yeah. I think that's the best Brothers in Cursive moment that they had. William
Bring that
drunk
back.
and vomiting after eating a spicy chip. Classic moment. Classic moment. Oh yeah, all right. Do some spices.
Follow Big Little Boys.
Follow Big Little Boys. Follow all our.
Follow Brennan Blogs on YouTube.
Yeah.
Please, I need subs.
And TBD for my YouTube.
A midnight party for my YouTube.
But yeah, the Instagrams and all the socials and everything. Give us everything. Follow us.
Come
We
on.
need stalkers. Start following us at home.
We need ad revenue.
But yeah, a lot of cool things coming your way, ladies and gentlemen. So stay tuned.
Keep pointing at the fucking monitor.
Oh yeah, I have to go over and I have to turn this shit off.
All right. Peace out. Peace out. Peace out. I'm just going to keep saying peace out until you turn it off. Peace out. Peace out. Peace out. Peace out. Peace out. Hey, my stomach. Peace out. Wait. There you go. There we go. Spoon. No. Oh, no. No. This ain't chewable.